I'm Ngozika Okeke, and I'm a fashion designer and adjunct professor. My kind of journey as a fashion designer has been kind of a winding road. I say that because I started out in print modeling, then I went to academia, finishing my degrees in business, and then when I went to go get an MBA, that was around the time I decided, okay, maybe I need to go full-time with fashion. So my fashion label is named after me, Ngozika Okeke Clothing. So this is basically the brand. I conceptualize pieces here. I build out my own samples. I make my own patterns. I pack and ship here. I had the chance to kind of turn what would be a living room into my factory. My design process typically begins either one or two ways. So I could just be sitting here in the studio and an idea pops up, and then I try to bring to life what I just visualized, or I can be in the fashion district looking through fabric and I see a fabric and I immediately think of what I can make with that fabric. It's definitely an addiction to fabric. Like, you buy the material and then you don't actually use it. So just know, for every design of mine that you see that comes out on the website or in the store, there are 30 other designs that never made it off the cutting table. What really inspires me in my clothing design is nature. I love flowers, so anything floral, it's definitely a winner for me. So this piece is the fave of the newest SHEIN collection. I said I love florals, so this is definitely that. So the next step in the design process, after I kind of conceptualize the design, make the pattern, make the sample, if it's a larger order, I take it to production and then they take over the production there. So when I have my collections, I sew everything from about 10 pieces and under. But if I have any order larger than that, I bring it here to Sylvia's place and they do an amazing job. As a creative and just an entrepreneur, a lot of what I do always has a philanthropic piece tied into it. My clothing brand gives a portion of all revenue to survivors of assault and abuse. And during 2020, there were healthcare organizations that were running out of PPE. I decided to start making filtered masks, and for every one that we sold, we donated another to an organization that was in need of PPE. The SHEINX program has definitely allowed me to be able to do things that I wouldn't necessarily have been able to do at this stage in my design career as an independent designer. I mean, it's an amazing way for designers, not only like myself, but maybe even newer designers, to get that experience. It not only works for the customer, but it works for the designer, because now we get more exposure for our brand. So it's a win-win.